I ran ads to 3 completely different offers inside my spiritual business school community. And the one that I was most proud of completely flopped. And then the one that took me the least effort outperformed everything else. The 3 offers were the A to Z Spiritual Tools Library, the CEO Oracle GPT, and the Sign Your Next Client Challenge in 5 days, Sign Your Next Client in 5-day challenge. I have been running a spiritual business community on Skool, and I decided to put real money behind 3 offers to see what the market actually wanted instead of guessing. This was a simple Facebook sales campaign. It was a single campaign, 1 ad set. It had 3 different ads, and my budget was $25 a day. You don't even have to start there. You could start at 10. And I also want to be real. I did have some help setting this up. My coach, Evelyn Weiss, walked me through it. But I had also been running ads for my mom's business. So I knew my way around Ads Manager a little bit, but I was not an expert. So by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to test your offers with a tiny budget, why the offer that you're most proud of may not be your best seller, and then the biggest lesson I learned about letting the market tell me what's valuable instead of deciding for myself. So if you're a spiritual entrepreneur or a coach who might have been overcomplicating your offers, or you're scared of running ads, this one is especially for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 offers I tested, why I picked them, and which one I thought was going to win, what actually happened when the results came in, and the little ego check I got, and my 5 biggest takeaways that are shifting how I run my business now. So the 3 offers I tested were, number 1, this 5-day client challenge, which is the one I'm most proud of. I've put the most time into it. It's a really unique concept. I also ran ads to this A to Z Spiritual Tools Library, which just has all the tools I've created over the years for myself and for my clients. I organize them and put them in a classroom so it's easy to digest. This is honestly one of the easiest things I've ever put together. I drop new resources in it weekly, but a lot of this stuff was already created. And then also to the CEO Oracle GPT. It was really quick to build. It's in my niche, and it's just an interesting concept. I was so sure that this client challenge would win. It probably took me the longest to create, and it's been the best for me and my clients. So I just thought that this is what was going to get the numbers. Nevertheless, the clear winner was the A to Z Tools Library, which was definitely an ego check for me. I think the client challenge underperformed because it wasn't exactly clear what it was. It could mean a lot of different things. They didn't necessarily know what they were getting. Whereas the A to Z tool library, people already have a frame of reference for what that could be. They know what a library is, and they can see themselves just getting like a tool they need and that they can implement right away. I also realized that running paid ads to a freemium community was causing some optimization issues. I was getting a lot of members, but not enough were converting into premium to make the ads profitable. So now I'm testing paid tiers where people pay right away to enter. The biggest takeaway for me, for you guys from this, is that the things that come easiest to you, you might dismiss as not valuable because it just seems like that everybody can do it. But just because it's easy for you doesn't mean it's easy for someone else. And you don't always need to spend a ton of time creating new offers. Just learning how to use AI to leverage your existing content to market and package your offers in a more attractive format, which has been also a big takeaway for me. So my 5 biggest takeaways are, number 1, stop overcomplicating your offers. I used to undertake these really large, big, gargantuan offers that would take up so much of my time because I thought that's what made it valuable. And they would also cover a huge breadth of information. And what I've realized is even more powerful. Our job as coaches is to create actionable trainings that are going really deep on a specific topic, and they don't have to be really hard to make, versus trying to cover everything in one offer. I also think maybe that's a projector problem I have, because I see so many things. I feel like I need to give it all to my clients. And my clients told me the same thing, where we were doing our weekly calls and I would always bring a new training, like something I was working on, something that would serve them. And the feedback I got from them is really, they like just having the weekly accountability, and I'm calling them revenue labs, where it's just focused on needle moving activities and implementation, because I think that most people know what to do. They're just not doing it because they're so overwhelmed. And the second thing is letting the market decide, not your ego. No one can tell you how to price your offers and what's going to win. You just have to try things, and the market will always tell you what's valuable. It's not really up to you to determine that. Now, am I saying that you have to make things you don't enjoy just because there's a market for it? No, we want to find that happy medium, but don't just assume. With ads, what you can do that makes it so powerful is you can figure out within 72 hours if your offer has legs. Does it have a heartbeat? Are people who have never heard of you interested in this thing? Because otherwise, you could spend months and months building something that nobody wants, which I have done. And with the third is that MRR creates nervous system safety. So with high ticket, one of the issues I had is like I struggled setting proper boundaries. And clients, when they've paid you thousands and thousands of dollars, if they didn't get results, it would literally hurt me in my soul. And your income is so volatile because if you have one client leaving, it can truly wreck your bottom line. Like you're either one client away from total success or total failure, whereas monthly recurring revenue has really started to create so much safety in my nervous system. Now, that doesn't mean that there's still not a place for high ticket in my business. I'm still doing it. It's just not the only revenue driver anymore. And since I moved to Croatia last year, I really wanted more time to be able to travel with one-on-one clients. You're kind of beholden to them. And I wanted to create more ways to create asynchronous support where I could meet people where they were instead of letting high ticket be the only thing, because volume negates luck. If you have enough people paying you monthly, it takes a while to replace your high ticket income, but one client staying or leaving isn't going to make or break your business. 4, it has really shifted my energy as a projector. So before, almost all of my marketing time was going into creating organic content. And I couldn't spend as much time on my long form content because Instagram and TikTok were the things that bring the most eyeballs on your business the fastest. Now I'm able to spend more time creating long form content and then actually creating the trainings to deliver and fulfill for my clients. I don't feel the pressure to have to post every day. You still do need organic content because people from your ads are going to want to go check you out, make sure you're a real person. You still have to have a way to build trust. But another thing I've realized is like with ads, you can pay for the top of funnel reach so that your organic content can be focused more on your middle and bottom of funnel, where you don't have to spend so much time optimizing your hooks and making sure that you're catching people's attention right away. You can use organic to just talk about the things that are truly top of mind, that will connect people with you and that you like talking about. But it's not the whole game anymore. And then number 5 is you don't have the time not to learn this. If you say like, I don't have time to run ads or don't have time to create these little new offers, it's about learning how to use AI tools to create leverage. It's not about creating new things. It's about installing the systems and levers so that you can focus on your zone of genius. You honestly don't have time not to learn what the market wants. With organic content, you're sifting through sand over and over, but with ads, it's like taking a megaphone and speaking directly to the people who are most ready to buy, because Facebook knows who's closest to buying based on their behavior. And so you're paying to reach those exact people, which is such a good deal. So what I want you to take away from this is there's really no one right way. There's only your way and consistency. The things that come most naturally to you might be the most valuable things you have to offer. You do not have to be good at everything or do everything all at once, but learning how to use AI and leverage paid to supplement the things that are in your zone of genius has been such a hack for me, honestly. So if you want to see the actual offers I'm running, the client challenge, the A to Z tool library, or figuring out, what to make next, you can join Spiritual Business School. It's linked below. And if this was helpful, drop me a comment and let me know, are you running ads? Are you considering it? If so, what's holding you back? And I will see you in the next one.